spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Pitching in our game today, Michael Wacha. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offenses, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Fernando Tatis Jr. batting with 1 down.
So next week you'll be able to play more combat. 1 week after I get back into this game.
On the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next to hit.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
No
score as we head to the bottom of the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Pivetta. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And there's 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in here. Trying to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
I think that's what you need to have your gun inventory.
And the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Vinny Pasquantino, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So, man aboard. Salvi steps into the box now.
I need to get this again.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Don't do it to me again.
Salvador Perez the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now the left fielder, Isaac Collins. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I don't think the shot's going better.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jonathan India at the plate. Runners on the move. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used.
That is the inning. The 2 round trippers in. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swinging a foul out of play. Waka measures 6 feet 6 inches. 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Let's see what
Here's
the
Miguel
test could be.
Andujar.
The moon test. The moon test. Let's see. The moon test. The moon test. The moon boss beat. Test. Test. Beat. Test.
0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Pasquantino handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second. And here is Jackson Merrill.
So you mean
in there for strike 1. Merrill matched a
so
homer in his last game. Chopper right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
the only place to go bad is these Rockies. That they go bad.
Drilled out towards left center field.
Hey,
That's well
Bucky, what's
struck.
up?
That one out against the fence.
Sorry, Bucky, I had to kill you for your skill. And for your
So
own
the
good.
Royals batting order turns over. Now the third
the
baseman,
Royals
Michael
scared I got.
Garcia.
Oh, wow. He's sad.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. That's down.
Let's
One
see if they get
out's
it
off
stuck.
the wall.
I'm gonna go past you,
Lead
Wolf.
runner
Go
holds
fight
up.
me. I gotta hit the
They're
husky.
first and second with nobody out.
Other than hitting one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Lucas Giolito.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down.
Well, it looked like they did that deal.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
What the?
That one finds the
I'm
zone.
busy.
Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Waldron, the knuckleballer, looks to be getting ready. Comes up empty.
This wallet. We're gonna tap this wallet. Then we get from party guys.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
Look, buddy. I got a cheetah unlock called Trick Out. You know, buddy? I got a cheetah called Trick Out. I got a cheetah called Trick Out. You know, buddy? Yeah. Did we call you? And the crowd.
Salvador Perez leads the yard. Second home run of the inning.
Not the two,
One
but
down.
three.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's two down. Starling Marte up to him. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air to left center, Laureano on his way over, and that'll do it. But 2 rounds on to the third inning. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. He swings and fouls one off. Sheets went deep twice in his last game. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away in the top of the third.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Just misses with that one.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Cronenworth in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Foul ball.
Well, there was a play right there.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for San Diego.
Summers. Your mother.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in the new pitcher, Matt Waldron.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place. Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Sheets takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So now here's the DH, Jonathan India. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And wow, that one is way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. And out to aboard. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Double steal. Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit. Laureano hustles to get it in. They hold him at third base. And now the bases are loaded. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And all 3 runners on the move here. No one can get there. It falls in. 1 run across. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Runner. And now everybody's running. Swing and a miss. The tag, he's out at the plate. Wow, that was scary. Someone definitely missed a sign there. Two on, two outs. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. And that's the third out. On to inning number 4. Royals 9. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So 2 strikes on Tatis. And Tatis able to stay alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now Machado up here. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. On the ground to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Laureano stands in now and watches strike 1. Right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jeremiah Estrada. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Grounds 1 to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So digging in, Starling Marte. He is singled and he is flied to left.
I'm bobbing with you, man.
In the air, right field. Reaching.
I get the running back.
Catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
It was you.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.
I did that game. Okay, give up. You win.
A solo shot, and they boost their lead.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. Going, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 11-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one down. Now Jackson Merrill.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fastball for a strike.
absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Fires across the diamond, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. And there's a foul ball. There's a line drive to left field. And it one-hops the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I will have you put in there.
Here's Bogarts now. That one lifted to left. And that is that.
Okay, good.
Padres leave one. They trail in this one 11-0. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
2 down. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino.
No, he wants to take my tail. There's nothing he can give it taste fly.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is
Hey,
the
you
inning.
win. I won't make you take it back.
Offense held in check there. We're through 5. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Digging in, Freddie Fermin.
Hey,
The catcher.
don't do this in the game.
For me.
Fought off foul.
No game.
When a guy's
So
throwing a
that-
lot of first
okay,
pitch
they're not doing what my
strikes,
first
as a
set.
hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's
Right.
not going to help you
Yes, so
get
the
deep
first set,
into his
so
pitch count
so
and into the
okay.
bullpen.
Thank
But you
you,
got
but
to take
you
what he's
say
offering
one
that
line.
day.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good to see one line.
So the
Wait,
San
that's
Diego
not saying
batting
right
order
now.
turns
I
over.
would
Now
do
it's
it.
the second baseman,
Okay.
Cronenworth.
So do we.
Well, I will eat you in your thing.
Next
No.
offering in there
Leave
for a
my
strike.
game alone.
And it's 0-2. Battling
Yes,
here as he
leave my
fouls it away.
No. I dream will not be tasty.
On the
I
ground,
guess
out
that's
to
you
short.
get cut,
To
say
second,
that.
that's one. Throw to first,
He beat it.
save.
You leave my
One
game
out man
alone.
at first. In steps El Nino. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
Wait, that home run.
That's not coming back. He sends it out of here. And now it's Manny Machado. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
To third. Tosses to first. Got the out. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Nope, that's away.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. Foul
Nice,
tip
you
straight
lost.
back.
You're right.
And that
You're right,
squared
you
him up
do
in the
that.
mask. That didn't feel good.
Set that.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I got 2 votes, so I need to.
In the air, left field. Collins in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Herman Marquez. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit.
So left iron, but
Hard
that's
grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Silver left iron, but a really turn test. I open.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Silver left. Silver left iron.
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill on the move. Makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out. Starling Marte digs in now. 1 for 3.
No, you're back.
Rips that one to right. Brings it in.
Once I eat your beautiful arm.
Come on.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. He's already homered in this game.
Come on. Give away.
And the 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. And they get the out. So one left for Kansas City, and it remains an 11-2.
No, I don't want to be there. Oh, he died.
Hitter to lead it
Two
off.
times.
Will Wagner.
Oh, he died. What time? Well,
Wagner in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ground ball to the right side. Gets it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Good job to fight that one off. The
I want
0-2.
to eat you.
Now, come on. Come on.
In the air to left center. Collins on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Gavin.
Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. In the air left field. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. And here comes Sander Bogarts. Swing, and he popped it up. Witt moving under it. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 62.
This changed defensively for the Padres. Now playing center.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Johnson.
So a man at first. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. One down.
Up next for the Royals.
So back to the top of the order. And here is Michael Garcia. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap.
Nobody. I got nobody. Nobody. But I got kill.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. This one in the air center field. Johnson takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's now 12-2. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Hammered down the right side, but foul. In the air, out towards left center, and that will end the inning. A run on 2.
And
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, number 54. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back. And that one's gone.
A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Late with the swing there.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Comebacker to the mound. Throws the first in time, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the hole. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tap softly to the right side, and that goes foul.
Foul is a boy. Not quite the balloon boy.
What? We upper the moon.
Got him swinging.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
No, you cannot take the field. Leave my field low. 2
down, nobody on.
No.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Walker Buehler. Slender but strong, and the stuff is powerful. Perez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Buehler, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Man at first, nobody out. Stepping in, Isaac Collins. Lifted in the air, out to left. Laureano settles under this one, and there's one away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. 2 on with 1 out. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Johnson moving back for this one. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. We go to the 9th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. And that is out of play.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a quick out, number 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Bryce Johnson. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately